beautiful class of 81 Pacman Galaga. This baby is going out, and this guy is having a stroke, so you better get this out to him as soon as possible. Wallace, they're giving me trouble. They're giving me trouble, Wallace.
You know.
Okay, you know what? Let's go over. I want to show you the progress we're making on this Revenge from Mars. I want to show you what we're starting with. Somebody sent us this Revenge from Mars. That was in fact purchased from us. Kurt, let's look. In 2004. It's got our 25-year sticker on it. The problem, I told the guy it was only in his house, but it was actually in his dentist's office, getting hammered 5 days a week for 11 straight years. Now look, it doesn't look too severe, but oh, turn the light on, Kurt. But there's wear here. Okay, there's also wear here. And then up here, this is worn off, and then this jewel locked on. The flash lamp, and probably a cold solder joint. So the jewel is bad. In addition to that, underneath, somebody's been hacking away at it because somehow they've driven all the light bulbs up front into the 40-volt line. We found all these lovely little adjustments and put in that were not done by us. I mean, this is what we do when you guys clean work, but we looked at the pop bumpers, and they're completely, from just getting hammered, right? But the good news is we happen to have a perfect Playfield here. Now, of course, we still have to clean it, but this is one we had converted years ago, and then take all the parts, the plastics and stuff from that over to this one. We're going to get a hole protector that'll fix that. So we are going to be able to make one very nice game out of two Playfields. Of course, then we'll have a bunch of leftover parts, and we'll have to do some work on the cabinet. So, but there we go.
Chinese food?
Yes, Chinese for lunch.
Let's order.
Just bothering people.
Start over here.
Get out of here.
He's cross. Then let's not start over there. We're continuing, actually. Oh gosh. Is that for me?
No, Dan.
Worthless. Useless. Okay. You know, I had to move this stuff out of the way. I can't work in such an atmosphere of disgust.
All
When
this
did you start
stuff.
to work?
All this stuff.
Who do you think does all this work in here? Oh. Did you see that?
No, we moved the camera. Nice shot.
He can't take it.
What a sissy.
Sissy, you little girl, you fight like a little girl. Oh, look at him. Oh, come on, you punch like a. Here, I'm gonna hit him with this. Man, twice his age.
Where is Kurt?
Kurt is still here.
Where's Frank?
Frank is, I don't know, moving boxes. He's still moving. All right, look, home use only. Home use only GoldenEye. We got this in. We needed the magnet board to fix another game. Another GoldenEye that went out. So, I ordered, oh, we didn't like that. So, I ordered a new magnet board from Marco Specialties. Turns out to be the last magnet board on planet Earth, made by Sega. Now, the magnet board runs two magnets on the Playfield. The one in between the flippers and the one up here on our satellite. Now, this is called a PIC. It's a programmable chip. And when I got the new board in, this is the old one. This has been moving around from GoldenEye to GoldenEye. It has a nice little hole, or burn mark here. It's not a hole, but there was a problem with this resistor. And so we decided, you know what? Brand new home use only, we're going to buy him a brand new board. We bought him the board, but the PIC that came with it, says Mag 3, was empty. And you can't program them. They have to come from Stern. So, We just got the new pick in from Stern. Everything is fixed now. So the two magnets work. That little board is only used in Twister. And there's a very important service bulletin that you have to do for GoldenEye, fuse power updates. And we did it on this game. What it does, it takes the load of the magnets off the one fuse and puts it on it, diverts it to another. So consequently, you have to run a brand new wire in the harness from the board all the way to the back. We've run the wire, we just have to trim the wire ties. So we make everything nice and neat. So we put nice wire ties in it. Isn't that nice? Now that that's done, the customer should have zero trouble with it. Remember, this is home use only, so the game is pretty much perfect. But Jason decided to do some fun stuff. Jason!
Bonk. Pinball wizard.
I'm bringing the boy over.
Bond. James Bond.
Would you like to share with our YouTube viewers the wonderment you added to this beautiful game? You may step in. Step in! Go ahead.
Did you show them the
Oh, I didn't actually. Here.
color changing lights there?
Look, color changers. Now Marco sells the clear buttons, and we put in our own LEDs. We got the color changers from Pinball Life. Good. Go ahead, continue.
Added the green one underneath the tank.
Yeah, see, the tank is now lit. You see the green come up on this side.
Let the guy talk, motor mouth.
It's all lit here. And then for this one, they had this nice plastic here, but they didn't light it. So you could never see it. It was just all dark back there. So I backlit it off the back of these to give it a 3D effect.
Now, this is how it looked with no lights. And of course now, that orange is all lit. So you can see the shoreline. Isn't that nice? As it loads. So you can see basically how it was. Now how it is. Isn't that nice, Jason?
Yeah.
And of course the ramps were perfect. Pretty much the whole machine.
The whole game was gorgeous.
Gorgeous. But we had to stick that on there, didn't we? And this time I put a glue underneath it. So if you try to get it off, it'll actually take all the plastic off too. And would I be that mean?
Yes.
No. Look. Load the game. Novice, regular. Of course I'm going to pick novice. Shoot the ball. Now look, our shooting game is immediately lit. So if I'm that bad a player and the ball happens to do this, it will get tossed back up, courtesy of the magnet board. Isn't that nice? Now, as you make your locks, as you do your lips, actually wait a minute. And now we're better. You have to hit that to start the locks. There's ball one, there's ball two. It's a virtual, okay? Hit this again. And now your satellite's lit, so you can either go around this lane here, or just roll through this lane. When you do, you go... I can't even do it when you cheat. Then, now you go into auto multi-ball. Nice long play. Oh, now I'm down to one. You know, I bet if it's in the harder mode, it'll be harder to play, won't it?
It'll be hard if you got the glass in there.
Thank you. Okay. A 25th anniversary Pacman going out. Purchased brand new by a customer and traded back into us. What are you doing out here? Look, we have Area 51. Uh-oh.
It's furry. Dubuque.
Where did this come from, young
Those
man?
real wood grain sides there, Eddie?
Some trade-in. Oh, but look. A Game of Thrones Pro. This is our first one sold.
Next time, I'll keep
Got
it.
great sound, deep bass. What do you think of this?
I think it's great.
He's getting our Pacman-eyed. God, this is beautiful, isn't it?
Player 2, you're up.
Full stereo. Deep throbbing bass. Yeah, I like anything that's throbbing. God, you boys are just sick.
I didn't say it. You said it.
That's right. Tony has been the good boy. And you.
What?
Nothing. We are going to do a full video in the next one. We just don't have time. This has to go out. This has to get in the truck. We are going to sell, I'm sure we'll sell at least 1 or 2 more before Christmas.
Good.
Xmas. Yes, it is beautiful. The on-off switch is back here. Oh, wait. Watch this now. He's going to turn the switch off. Now watch. The game doesn't go off for a while. Oh, look at that. Nice effect. Look at this. Hey, that's sharp. Last time I saw this was in Terminator 2. That's nice. He's got all super bright LEDs, purple in the dragon.
Ready?
Now watch what happens. You turn it off. It didn't go right off. No, it stayed on for like 3 more seconds. That's the capacitors dying down. Yes, it's still here. It's still here. When we're done with this 8-bowl deluxe, you will be able to sit down and have dinner on it. There's a Miss Pacman cocktail. That jukety box has to go out. That guy's having a stroke. And this guy called me, and he is not happy.
This finger typing is not even all the way in.
He's not happy. Yes, we're going to work on it. In between the other 40 games. All right, let's move on, gentlemen. Get this loaded.
We're rolling, so whenever you're ready.
We're rolling. We're rolling another SHAQ ATTAQ out, Frank.
Wow.
Another one. Another one. I was just repainting all the black.
Paint penning?
Everything. It's Sharpies is all we do.
Well, they're used Sharpies, you buy, aren't they?
Yes.
Usedsharpies.com.
Yellow tea molding. Can you have any we've done, Frank, in
For
the
the
last 6
colorblind
months?
viewers.
Haven't we done a lot of these, Frank?
Yeah.
But this one, we
Is the nicest one ever.
well, it's
Till the
in
next
that
one.
area. It's in that area. This one we decided to go with all super bright, and I mean these are the extra 5 LED lights that we
Wow.
have this lit.
5.
Deluxe 5s.
You
Guess
gonna
it's
start
hard
carrying
to win.
sunglasses?
Wait a minute. Here. Am I doing this right? Uh-oh, it's not going off. It doesn't like it.
Let's not burn up this socket, too.
You know, that does burn the sockets out. I can't show it. I wanted it. Anyway. Super bright, all white up here for SHAQ here. He looks nice. We did all the usual stuff in the head, including that lithium battery. That is an easy to change socket. Also, this has the latest code. When you first turn the game on, you should be up to level 5. Okay. How come there's no? It says it's missing a ball, Frank. Okay.
You're missing a ball.
We do one of the last things we do. We test all the coils, light bulbs, and then we do a play test, which is this is getting shortly. And then it gets packed up and goes out to our customer. You can see no one's beaten the factory high scores. It's going to take a while. This is a tough game. It's a lot of fun. Actually, a man bought one, and he put it temporarily in his living room, and his wife fell in love with it. And normally wives want them downstairs or out, but it's still in their living room 2 months later. She loves it. And this was sold from one of his friends that loves it too. So he bought one. Pretty good, huh? Neat story. SHAQ ATTAQ, Shaquille O'Neal, a bunch of them. Frank, we are going to move on because this video, the people want to see this Game of Thrones. So this video is showing now this wonderful, another CD 100. This is the A. Now the A came in a variety of different finishes. Our customer asked us to do silver on the sides rather than the original tan. So we re-silvered that for them.
Must have took a lot of Sharpies to do that.
Yes, a whole box of Sharpies. And inside, it's rather nice to provide more color. There are 2 regular light bulbs inside that help out on the color. And then up front, the speaker grill is lit by 4 74 lamps. There's our record player in there. 8. 4, but no.
Basic math, memory skills.
4 per row. 4 per row. Anyway, now, I wanted to point this out too. The CD player, we now, before we sell the machine, Chris changes the motor, the eye, and the guts. That's all brand new.
So basically everything except the metal frame. It's a
Well, the metal frame and the circuit board that runs it. Nobody makes the circuit board yet, so if that board goes bad, that's the end of the player. But we can still rebuild all the rest of it. And since we do not sell lots of these machines, it doesn't seem to be a problem in terms of playability. Obviously, these have adjustments for the bass, the treble. It's actually an equalizer for the left and the right, so you can make correct adjustments just right for your house. Because you know, bass, if you have more drapes, the whole room gets bassier. These have such crisp sound.
bassier.
Now we're including in the purchase of this. This is Gretchen, all jacked up. Anyway, really great separation. I don't want to run into the 30 seconds. 29 seconds. Oh, brand new motor, nice and quiet. Brand new motor, nice and quiet. You gotta concentrate on the
But everybody wants to see wires. Everybody
Todd,
wants
line
wires.
1, customer looking for a game. Line 1 for Todd.
Well, they called the right place.
I did.
Looking for a game.
He's looking for a game. Do we have any games? Okay, well, let me tell you what we do have.
Do you have any left?
While I help this customer, why don't I cut now to a Pacman that got traded in, and I had something rather unusual on the bottom. Let's go to that footage. I gotta show you this. This is so cute. We just took this game in on trade. This is a painted black Miss Pacman. But you see these? These are the original shipping things. At Bally Midway put these on to protect the bottom of the machine because they shipped the casters in a baggie. So the chump that bought this game brand new, the imbecile. This is sort of like leaving the sticker on the price sticker on your frigging car window. So the imbecile never took these off, and when he did, so it didn't hit the wood, or it did, you could see the wood's all chewed up, he backed these beautiful casters out just a hair. I don't know. Isn't that cute? I just had to share that with you. Look in the side door. We also got this toilet in. It's a factory dedicated blades of steel. And I think we're going to have to sell this cheap. What do you think? Do you think we should?
Yes.
Okay. Chris
Dumpster
says
is cheap.
we should. Should we put it in the dumpster?
Yeah, we should.
Oh man. I don't know. Anyway, I just thought that would be kind of fun to share that with you. Now I guess we'll go back inside again. Well, we're done for tonight. Adam's family's coming. But who is going to make our ruined Christmases board? Look, I'm allowing for lots of...
How about all the bars?
Stephen,
all the employees' Christmases
let me
are
borrow your
ruined.
fingers for a minute. I just need you to slide them in under here.
Let me get it for you and put it on your nose.
Do you hear this?
Bye.
Bye.
It's leaving.
12 hours to the
It's only a half day.
I hear jingle bells. Good night, folks.